After waiting for over a month, now we have an express entry draw. Last express entry draw was on April 24th, and today on May 30th we had an express entry draw. What this draw was, what the cutoffs were, and what it means for express entry in the future, what kind of draws to expect, and how to analyze the current express entry pool. We are going to talk about all of this in this video, so watch till the end. Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Dhruv. I am a regulated Canadian immigration consultant. At our firm Effizient, we assist all prospective immigrants with their immigration to Canada. If you have any questions, if you need assistance, or if you need clarification about something, you can feel free to contact us. You can call us, email us, WhatsApp us. We would be happy to assist you. If you are an aspirant to Canada, this is the channel you want to subscribe. We talk about all the straightforward pathways, good pathways to immigrate to Canada, and we talk about updates in Canadian immigration. So if you want to stay updated, this is the channel. Make sure you subscribe and make sure you hit the bell icon so you are notified about any new video that we upload. Now, before we move to the topic of this video about the express entry draw, let's continue with our tradition of answering the question and the comment of the week. This comment is by Jashan. He's specifically talking about the NSNP 200 form. For those of you who don't know about this form, this is required for Nova Scotia PNP skilled worker stream NSNP 200, and he specifically talks about page 8 where it asks about the advertisement requirements. So here is what that page looks like. So guys, if you have an open work permit, if you are on a postgraduate work permit, and you have a job and the employer is offering you a job, then the advertisement does not apply to you. If you are exempt from LMIA, advertisement requirements don't apply. You can skip to the next section. You don't need to answer anything related to the advertisements. However, if you do not hold any permit in Canada in terms of work permit, you are on a visitor status or you hold any other status but a work permit, then you'll have to go through these questions. You'll have to answer these questions. Your employer will have to meet the advertisement requirements. I hope this helps. For most cases, folks who are already working for the employer on a work permit will not have to deal with this section. Their employer will not have to go through the advertisement process. Coming back to the topic of the video about express entry draw. So guys, today we had an express entry draw, and this draw was a big draw, but it was very specific. This was a PNP specific draw in which only the folks who have been nominated by PNP programs were invited. From PNP only draw standards, this was a big draw with around 2,985 people being invited, and the cutoff was mere 676. Now guys, if you have a nomination from a PNP under express entry, you already get 600 points with that nomination. That means just 76 points on top you needed to qualify for this draw. In other words, basically this means that through this draw, they basically drained out the PNP pool, or mostly invited a lot of people who were in the PNP pool. And this was, in my opinion, a very big draw when you consider a PNP only draw. Now, as we discuss about what the future of express entry looks like, let's look at the current history of draws and understand if we can draw some patterns out of it. So if you look on the screen here, you can see the prior draws, and from here what I can interpret is that IRCC is heavily focusing on category specific draws and on PNP specific draws from today's draw. The general draws have relatively been small in terms of number of ITAs issued, whereas category specific draws have been prioritized. Now, what this means for the future, I think IRCC is going to continue to focus on category specific draws, as we have also seen from the reports, from different announcements by the minister, and also from NCIC, that is the conference on immigration and citizenship, which has happened recently in Halifax. Now, a lot of folks have this question that immigration minister has hinted that he wants to keep the folks who are in Canada and he wants to target them through express entry. Does that mean CEC specific draws may be back? So guys, so far there is no category, or we haven't seen anything with regards to CEC only draws. However, it's true that minister has time and again hinted that they do want to keep the people who are here inside Canada and convert them to PR status. Of course, he has also said that he won't be able to, or they of course cannot convert all the temporary residents to permanent residents, but they want to keep the important ones. So this could mean there may be a CEC only draw coming up. However, in my personal opinion, I would not have very high hopes about that, because as we can see, they are mostly targeting categories and PNP specific draws. So if they do a CEC specific draw, that would be great. But again, there's a 50-50 chance they may do it, they may not do it. With regards to, in general, the future of express entry, we can see a lot of changes coming up. IRCC paused this draw for over a month. Last draw was April 24th and the next draw was on May 30th. Maybe this means they wanted to pause it just to do fewer draws because they are meeting their quotas, or it could be that they are implementing something on the back end and they did not want to do a draw to avoid any potential bugs and errors in the system. One of these things that they may be implementing is some ways of keeping people who are inside Canada and giving them preference. Could be regional draws. IRCC has been collecting postal codes from folks recently about their current address. They have been collecting information about their work, so about their studies. All of these things may factor into some regional draws. Who knows what they are implementing, but this may be one of those things. A lot of folks ask me, do you expect the score to drop? In the general draws, the scores would not drop. I do not expect them to drop. So either you improve your scores, or you target category specific draws, or you target PNPs. I don't think the scores for the general draws are coming back, because general draws seem to be the last on the list for the government in terms of priority. Category specific, PNP specific, all these draws are taking precedence. Now, given this state of the express entry system, if you are sitting at say 500 and you are eligible for CEC, your work permit is expiring, you want to know what to do, one option for you to consider is, if your work permit is expiring, you can leave Canada and gain some foreign experience to boost your score, and that can help you achieve the draw. Apart from that, again, it depends on your personal and particular case. There may be other options. So that's it for today, guys. In summary, we talked about CEC and what the draw was and what it could look like in the future. So that's it for today, guys. In summary, we talked about express entry, what this draw was today, and what the draws may look like in the future, including regional draws, category specific draws, PNP draws, etc, etc. If you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and also share this video with a friend. The more you share, the more information flows out. There was a video we posted on Wednesday this week about the eligibility for CEC. Watch that, share that with as many people as you can, because that is a major cause of confusion. I every day do consultations and people ask me the same question that I answered in that video about the eligibility and point calculation for CEC. Thanks a lot for tuning in and watching the video, guys. I'll see you in the next video.